Jesus anymore. The first time I was born again, everything was one more sin. I had Jesus on a notebook then, and a fear of his father. Born again a second time, conception wasn't so divine. You gotta marry that girl and stay in line, and I didn't want to be a father. The third time I was born again, I left that girl who cheats, and then I found nirvana from within, swaddled up in dirty flannel. A family that misunderstood why I had to leave that neighborhood. Well, God's reception wasn't that good, and the devil had a clear channel. Joined the class of '96, where MTV's an empty fix with all the other weekly flavors. Manson preached a devil spell, but to teenagers that's an easy sell. I said, you wanna be rebellious? You should tell them Jesus is their savior. So he cast me out like an exorcist into the arms of a late night evangelist. For $1,000 vow, I made the list of all his weekly prayers. But I guess I would be quite surprised if he were the devil in disguise. It would be more clever to hide behind a political agenda. So I turned to the government to make some noise, cause I had one vote and I had one voice. I heard you can't be religious and pro-choice. I don't know why I even bother. There is no debate, but I believe in separation between church and state. I went back to the church to seal my fate, and they brought me to the Father. He said, you can't come in with that point of view, but just ask yourself, what would Jesus do? I would have said Jesus was a rebel too, but I didn't want to be a bother. Last time I was born again, I found nirvana from within. The eyes of the girl who took me in, swaddled up in dirty flannel. We went back to my neighborhood and heard you can't get to heaven just being good. I smiled and said that I understood.